techniques that we are teaching here. Anyway, there are many people that we need to thank tonight. First of all of you that accepted the invitation to come. And this is very important. We got plenty of corporate representatives. We got BNP Paribas, we got people from Ferrero, people from Montblanc, all companies that over the years have demonstrated a huge attachment to the school, as well as bringing and recruiting a lot of our students, as well as giving funds to events, and without that we wouldn't exist. Of course, I need to thank the trustees of the charity. They are of great support to the school, and without them we wouldn't be here. The charity is a very interesting animal to run, and they do it as a volunteers, and this is fantastic. So I'd like to thank Tony and all the other trustees, Michael and Laurent, that are here tonight. Then of course the alumni. For once we managed to get more than a handful, and that's a good sign. Hopefully over the years we will improve. And of course I need to thank all my colleagues in the faculty and the administration of the school that all year long work hard, and we got few occasions to party, and this is one of those. And they're doing a fantastic job, and there's plenty of things that I could say about them, but let's leave it for a bit later. And of course you guys, the students, without you we wouldn't be here. Without you the school wouldn't exist. And as far as you can behave, we love you. As Chris said, tonight we're going to have a lot of music, and over the years we kind of improved on music. And this year, for the first time, I think, we're going to have a full homemade family affair, because basically all the singers, the music players, they will be either students, members of staff, faculty, or relatives of the students or the staff. So it's a real family affair, and I thank them from now. I had the chance to hear some of the rehearsal, and I think you will be greatly surprised by the level of talent and skill we have in the school. Now, you're a big group of people. Some of you know the school very well, some a bit less well. But let's remind ourselves what we do. And I'll ask the video to be run. The video has been produced by some of our best students, and some pretty new that come from the Master in Marketing. And I'd like to thank the group of students and Marita Yar that has coordinated them to prepare this video. Let's have a look at this. It's only a couple of minutes, but it's quite entertaining. As you can see, we have students that are not just good at number crunching, but also capable of putting together a good story. Well, they crafted a story, but the story is the story of the school. And it's something that it is very close to the hearts of many people here. And I like to think that I'm one of those that has it more close to his heart. I was a student here many years back. It's almost I feel sorry when I think that it was 13 years ago, but life goes on, and fortunately. And it's a little bit emotional at the moment, because I'm going to tell you a couple of points that are very close to a lot of events that have happened recently in the school. The first one is that as of today, a year ago, here there was a lady, a very beautiful lady, that unfortunately is not with us anymore. And I'd like to spend 20 seconds reminding her, Mary Aranda. I'm sure that she's going to stay in the spirit of the school, and all the people that met her will keep her close to their heart. The second message is a bit lighter, which is that, as many of you know, I decided to step down as the UK director, and it seems yesterday, but it's almost 5 years that I've been doing this. And it started all like almost like a little challenge. I was asked to come to London for a number of months. It was a sabbatical from the firm where I was working, and they asked me, why you don't come over, you prepare a business plan, and you help us a little bit, and they said, why not? By the way, I had a girlfriend at the time that was living in this town, so that was quite a good attraction. And then the 6 months become 12 months, and then 18 months, and then 2 years, and then I decided to stay for 5 years. The other big message is that I am perceived in many occasions as a very tough person. You know, I tend to be very hard, and I never had many occasions to thank my colleagues. What we did in London is quite remarkable, and we created a very big family, and we changed many people, but they always had the school at heart. And working long hours, doing things beyond their duty, just because they love what they do. We made mistakes, but we always took mistakes as a constructive criticism to improve. And my colleagues in London, and in Paris, and in Turin, in Berlin, and in Madrid, they're marvelous. And without them, I wouldn't have been able to serve as the director of the school. Other people, you know, one that comes to my mind is Roberto. We started this on a boat trip back in 2003, thinking of how can we help the school back. We were both alumni, and you know, 7 years later, I think we contributed a little bit in helping the school to grow further. Last but not least, I wouldn't be here if we wouldn't have a love for learning and teaching, and seeing young men and women growing to become professionals and people to be proud of. And the big thank is to the students. As a professor, I had enormous enjoyment, and that's why I'm going back to do it. And as a director, I had to deal sometimes with silly issues, some other with very important issues, but I always had in front of me very professional people, very mature people, and I'm very proud of you, and I'd like to thank you all. And there have been 5 amazing years, and now I'd just like to introduce you my successor, Patrick, who is going to take care of the school, and he has far more experience than I have, and he's going to do a fantastic job, and all the people in London will support him to deliver further growth in the school and improvement in everything we do, because that's what the school is about. The institution was there before me, it's going to be there after me, now it's in the hand of Patrick, so well, now I leave to Pascal. Thank you very much, and enjoy the evening.